Good morning, people. This is part 13 of my English series of the story of Shafston Great House, and the date is the 12th of the 5th, 2023. And this is part 13. And today I want to talk about um, how we used to get the electricity here. Now, in the old days, they had this old thumping generator. Unfortunately, when I came up here, the generator was still here. It was a one-cylinder Lister generator. I got an electrician up here, and he turned it on, and we got it working because I just wanted to make sure that I have, a specialist there and so on. And we turned it on, and there was one moment, it was light, and then the thing went dark. And afterwards I heard that you have to, if a generator is put up for a long time, for many years, and hasn't been used, that you have to bake it first. I'm not sure if that is correct, but anyway, the generator wasn't working, so I had to get a different generator. And eventually I got a very good generator from England. It was a Lister Petter too, and it served us many years. Um, but eventually it did break down, and I brought it to Kingston to the repair place. It was there for 3 months and something like that, and then they charged me a huge amount of money. I got it back. It ran for I think about 3 months and then broke down again. Um, I had I Then I got to know a very good an old mechanic from Savlamar who has a machine shop too, and he worked on it. He was very knowledgeable about it, and he knew exactly what to do. He pulled it apart, and he said, "Well, Frank, it's not a surprise that it broke down again because they actually put in a part the wrong way around, so the oil couldn't do what it was supposed to do." And so he fixed it back, and then it worked for another couple of years, but it was on and off, and I had other generators in between and so on. So we were like quite often, it was in the dark. We had oil lamps, we had little battery radios. The people were fine with everything. It was just, as I said, party in the dark, in the light, whatever was the case, and that was how it was. Well, then I decided I would like to get connected to the grid, and so I ordered this long wire, talked to somebody from the JPS, and I got this long wire, uh, which we put the roll up on the hill to pull it down here, and we were working on the posts and getting those ready. And so it was up there for about 3 or 4 days, and somebody actually stole the whole roll of wire. So that was a big setback because that was a $4,000 US for that roll of wire. It was a long, big, and fat wire. So I had to get a new roll. We eventually got it, brought it down here. Everything was good, and then at one point we had a terrible wildfire, which I'm gonna mention in another video. But what happened is that the wire, it was a twisted wire, so they all melted in each other. I had to pull them apart, and from then on, it was just terrible because it would short out, the wire shorted out sometimes, and so we would be sitting here enjoying life, and everything was good, and we're having music, and suddenly, like 10, 11 o'clock might be or something, boom, current went out. And I knew that meant I have to go up the hill next morning and find the problem. And it was very often not found. I couldn't find it that same day. Sometimes it took me 2 days, or in the worst case scenario, 3 days, because it was 1 kilometer of wire I had to check out and find where it shorted out and so on and rectify that problem. And the bills were also very high because it was so far away, and the line itself took so much current, and so we weren't running too many things here, just the normal little things, and I had very high bills, and yeah, so this was not like, not the normal place where you just everything is just we're just so used to, like, we need electricity, we turn on the switch. If we need water, we turn on the tap. If we need That was not the case here. It was a long process until the things worked out. And then about 15 years ago, I got a solar system and installed that. And since then, like with the water, if you do it yourself, you have everything in the house. Everything is good. Life is good again. And sure, occasionally the light will chip out in the nighttime, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning or something, or sometimes even earlier if we have too much things sucking out the current. But then in the morning, as soon as the sun goes up, current is back. So this is it's just beautiful to have, and it's the way to go. And yes, so as I said before, the way to go in Jamaica is have your own water supply, have your own. Well, I'm going to talk about the water supply in the next video because that was a whole chapter for itself too. But anyway, if you like this video, like and subscribe. Leave a comment, would be nice too, and come visit me. Um, the place is ready, and I would enjoy a stay, especially longer stays. I really don't like these short stays. People enjoy themselves much more when they stay longer. Um, and I do tours. I have a nice truck now, and so please come and support me, and have a wonderful day. And if you want to make a little donation just to help me out over this little financial crisis I have at the moment, um, give me a donation at coolestcam@gmail.com with PayPal. Um, just a couple of dollars. Every little dollar helps. And so have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.